Griffen, I love you. And I've missed you so much and wanted to talk to you so desperately because Dylan had his birthday and we want to talk about that. Okay, so who's there?
Hi, Mom. I love you. Hi, Jordan.
Hi.
Looking good.
She got her braces off.
He says, doesn't it feel slimy?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so weird. That's the word she used. Okay, Griffen, be honest. We don't want to freak Jordan out or anything, but do you sometimes, I don't even know the words, Jamie, help me out here. She said, do you ever feel like Griffin's inside of me sometimes? Because sometimes I'll call her Griffen. It's the weirdest thing. And it's nothing weird that's happening. It's all beautiful things. But I'll call her Griffen sometimes. What's that all about? Yeah.
He's saying yes. But I'm not inside of her. He says it's more of like a merging with her energetic field, but not breaching her skin. He's like, Mom, Jordan has boundaries.
No, I know.
But we get along really well, and I want to help her.
Didn't you feel, I feel like we've talked about this before, or I made it up in my head, which is highly possible. Did you send Jordan to me to get me out of a depression?
Yes, I did. Yes. Yes, I did.
I knew it. Well, she listened to you because she did it. And
he said, been... Or did she?
Yeah.
Like, look at me, look at Griffen. Oh.
Yeah, like he wants credit. Go Griff, go Griff, go Griff. We give you credit. And also, was Griff here this morning? Because Jordan texted me and said, I think Griffin's here because Dylan's room was making noise. And I said, he's probably here because he's here, but also because I'm talking baby talk to the cat, and he likes that.
There's a bunch of little noises, like stuff was being moved or clicking, clanking, kind of bumping.
Yep.
He thinks that's fun.
Yeah, we do too. We love it. Keep it coming.
He's fine with that. I'll come home whenever.
Okay.
Home is wherever you are.
Oh, I love you, girl.
We have Peggy, your mom, your grandmother, the aunt.
Hey, Aunt Terry.
That one. Your father-in-law.
Carl.
Carl. Not Carol, Carl.
Right.
Junior's here today.
Hi, Junior. I love you.
Roger.
Hi, Uncle Raj.
5 of your sweet peas.
Hi, sweet peas.
Palladian. 2. Tall white. The pale bluish color one.
Okay.
Humanoid. And then a smaller, like 4 foot tall, like I want to say like a gray, but not a tall gray, and has a different feeling than the tall grays do.
Right. It has a good feeling, not a bad feeling.
Yeah, almost a little childish.
Okay, good.
Feeling.
I love children. Yeah.
Play.
Okay, playful.
Car is here. Caro.
Hi, Caro.
Caro. Griffin's girlfriend. The girl he brings that he sits in front of, so I don't get a perfect view of her. So it's like she's behind him, but she's looking in a different direction.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
Caro, I love you. Jump in at any time. And just tell Griffen to be quiet. You can talk anytime you want to.
She says, thank you, Miss Kramer.
Okay.
Dylan is kind of in the middle.
Hi, Dill.
We have Oso.
Hi, Oso. Hi, guys. We have a full house today.
I love your dog.
It's so sweet, huh? Miss Jordan here has a question. Does the world ever end?
Griffen responds back very wittedly. Did the world ever begin?
Oh, my. Yes.
To suggest that something ended is to suggest that it was given birth to,
Okay.
that it didn't exist prior at some point.
Okay.
Has it just always been here?
Griffin's grandpa wasn't a philosopher at all. He is a philosopher. And Griffin loved philosophy. Thanks, Griff, for getting us. That's some mind masturbation right there, right?
God, he's like, God, Mom. Yes, and gross, but yes.
Right. Okay, so that brings to another question for the sweet peas. I hope you guys saw me and Griffin and everybody. Is the alien interview from Area 51 real from the year 1964, the alien that they interviewed? He said he time traveled back. I don't know when they taped the interview, but well, obviously in 1964, but recently it surfaced on the internet. It looks real to me from Area 51, and he said it took him a long time to get back to tell us that our world, he came back to observe ancestors because everything was destroyed in a nuclear war. And the guy said, why were we destroyed? And he said, your dogma, in which your way of thinking, politically and religiously, your way of thinking caused a nuclear war. That's how the world got destroyed. So he time traveled back. I don't need so much confirmation of if that's how the world ends or whatever like that. I'm more curious, sweet peas, was that a real alien that was being interviewed?
No, not in that video.
Okay, rather know. It was a good imitation, sweet peas.
Time travel is possible, yes.
Okay.
They're not batting an eye about that. The message of helping the people on Earth, none of the four races here are batting an eye about that, meaning they're agreeing with it, absolutely. So the gist of it is fine. So my line of questioning was, are they working with someone that's human, that's creating the material to soften the edge of what is really happening in the undercurrent that we're not visually seeing? And that is a yes. So the material that you observed was encouraged by extraterrestrial, multidimensional being,
Okay.
but man-made.
Okay. Are aliens, excuse my dumbness, but are aliens not able to exist? They exist with us. I know there are aliens here. Which are the most aliens that could blend in with us and us not know? Palladians? Could I be talking to a Palladian and not know?
Yes.
Like, I think, hint, hint, I have Palladian family members. Let's just put it that way.
But there's two ways to look at that I'm being told. One could simply be an incarnated alien into human flesh.
There you go. See, I'm not asking the question right. You're right.
And one could be alien who is either using a body, merging, morphing, or shape-shifting. So it could be an entity that truly does not even exist as a human being, but it is morphed. She's shapeshift to be present with you at that moment.
Could I ask sweet peas, could I ask a black, and that's aliens for people that are listening that are there. Can I ask a black and white question, or is this going to be too philosophical because we're all connected and we're all one? Have every one of us in the room, myself, Jamie, Jordan, my family, everyone I know, has everyone experienced a life as an alien? You don't have to tell me the people that haven't if they haven't. But has everyone had every life there is to have? Come back as?
So the question is, people in this room and in your room, and spirit-wise, have they at least been a multi-dimensional being other than human?
Just one time.
At least once.
At least
That's
once.
a yes.
Okay.
Griffin says, I love you, Mom. You're doing a great job.
I love you all so much. Love you, Mom. Love you, Grandma. Love you, Junior. Love you. Nice meeting you, Dylan. I love you. Come anytime. I love you, Kara. Love you, Sweet Peas. Love you, Uncle Raj. Love you, Carl. Did I forget anyone?
Aunt.
Love you, Aunt Terry.
Peggy.
Love you, Peggy.
Bye, Grandma.
She says, I love you, Jordan.
Love you too.
Okay. Bye.
She says, I'll see you tonight for dinner.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.